This is the SOP for how to make PandaDoc forms out of PandaDoc templates. The value of that is PandaDoc forms. As you can see, we can actually send people a link, we can send people a link, much like this one, to where we click Get Code. Then all they have to do is punch in their information to fill in an agreement. So, or something they need to sign. So, so here we're going to go to Forms. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go to Create Form. And then generally what we're going to need to do is we always want to, normally we're going to set these up with one signer. And so bear in mind that you need to have that on there. So, so what we're going to do in this case is we're going to head to here. So it's a good one. So we'll go the main immigration finder proposal. So we'll head into here. You'll see that there's already a tag here. So client. We do need to make sure that these variables fill in properly. The variable information is what actually gets filled in on this. So for example, like these variables are going to get filled in later. These variables will get filled in later by dynamic information that will get submitted, which you'll see in just a moment. So what we're going to do here, and this one's already fairly set up because we already use it, but you want to make sure that it only has one signer. And then it doesn't mean it can't, but generally we want to make sure it has one signer, that all the information fills in. So let's publish this. And we'll click Get Code. Now what we're going to do is we're going to test the agreement. So we're going to go in. We're going to test this, and then you'll see these dynamic fields. There may be some additional work you need to do with setting up the variables, but in this example, I think it's all set. So you see how this information filled in. If this doesn't fill in, you'll have to go to the variables section, which was shown earlier. But then what we want to do is make sure that all this information is entered in properly. So you would scroll down and then check it. Then as long as it's entered in, every time they fill in a form, it's going to follow the same template. So you'll see this is that, and then we have these areas that are already required to the signer in this case, which is me, the person recording the video, Ian Macy. And so that's one thing. So I'm going to click decline because I don't want this saved in there. And then that's how you do it. Then if you do need to edit the template, you have to, if it's published, you have to unpublish it to edit. And that doesn't delete anything, it just changes it. For example, the variables have to line up, like these variables have to line up with what's in there. If you have them wrong, it's not necessarily going to be correct. So this is all correct as of now, but this is just how you're going to make the changes to it. So, and that's that really. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And this is the SOP on how to make a PandaDoc form out of a PandaDoc template.